Hi, Steve. My question to you is, starting off in an industry, in my case, healthcare and medicine, how do you approach someone at more senior level and at level that you want to be at, to ask them for mentorship or to be able to help you along the journey that they've been on? Is there anything that you could say, do, or offer them that would make them more inclined in taking you on board? Thank you so much.
The answers to these complex, especially professional questions, as it relates to asking people and progressing, are always so simple, yet we complicate them. And that would be my answer. Genuinely, it would be the person you're speaking to, put yourself in their shoes. How busy are they? What are their interests? What do they want? What could you say to them to make them give you something very precious to them, which is their time? And like, if you can't answer that question, it makes me slightly concerned, because that's an inability to put yourselves in the shoes of somebody else. And that is life, that is sales, that is every single day, that is empathy. So say there's somebody at the top of my organization and I want them to mentor me, or there's someone even outside of my organization and I want them to be my mentor. The first thing I do is if it really helps you, actually pretend to be them. Write it down on a piece of paper what their life looks like. Let's just do Steve Bartlett. You're asking Steve Bartlett to mentor you. So Steve Bartlett's day is he has an unlimited things that people are asking him to do. He's getting thousands of DMs on social media. They're all asking him for stuff. They're asking him for time to go for a coffee, to pick his brain, to be on his podcast, to speak at their event, to do their show, whatever it might be. So that's probably a really dumb place to join the noise. Super saturated. He's probably got a PA defending those inboxes. We're not going to fucking try there. That would be a stupid thing to do. Let's find the least saturated channel. Probably, quite honestly, the post. Or probably, look at his channel hierarchy, probably Twitter. There's probably less people there. A channel where he's showing like he's responding more, but there's less people competing there for his time. So we might go for the post or for Twitter. So let's now pretend that you've got his attention. You've sent something in the post, you've written a tweet, you've written a Twitter DM, you've got his attention. Once you have his attention, you need to convert it. And to do that, you need to understand his psychological incentives. You have to know what I want. You have to solve a problem that I'm looking for. You have to appeal to my ego. Steve, oh my God, I've listened to every single podcast, right? You have to understand the dynamics of my life. I know you have absolutely no time. I am this person, right? And that's an appeal you're making to maybe my empathy, to my care. I am this person. I'm 18 years old. One day I hope to, build a business like Social Chain. Because I've listened to every single one of your podcasts, it would literally be my dream if I could just stand in the background of one episode one time. I promise I won't say a word. It would literally change my life, right? So what you've done there is you've appreciated, you're not asking me for much. You've appreciated the fact that I'm busy by saying, I'm just going to stand in the background, which means you're asking me for zilch.